Hello BBT family, we're going to go over ticker symbol CEI, Camber Energy, but before we do that I want to jump into Discord, show you guys what we're working with on the profit and loss section. I'm currently up 450% on my calls. Last week, as you can see 5 days ago, I was up 100%. I figured I would just hold it, and it's up to 450% today. Guys, join the Discord. We have free indicators, custom indicators, really help see through the volatility of the market. I mean, we're all here to help, learn, grow together. So with that being said, let's jump right over to CEI. But yeah, man, join. It's absolutely free for now. Once we hit a certain amount of members, we're gonna start charging. But until then, man, get your slots, stay in. Let's go. Here's Camber Energy on the daily chart. As you can see, it's got the buy signal on the daily, which is pretty bullish. But as you can see right here, there was a gap to fill. Right here at, I'm going to say, $1.06. It did hit that gap fill, but it got rejected. As you can see, as you know, we used the gap fill strategy. So, yeah, it left the gap down here at 87 cents-ish. 87 cents. It's going to come back down and fill this gap. It's just how it is. As you can see right here, it jumped up, left the gap. Over the next couple days, it filled the gap and then popped. So with that being said, there is another gap to fill right here at $1.24. I'm actually still holding calls on CEI. I'm going to actually look for it to come up here, fill this gap, and then reverse and then come down to fill this gap at 87 cents. So as of right now, I'm bullish on it. We are down a little bit after hours, but not much. She did run today. I'm currently bullish on it. As you can see, it's kind of a nice W right here. But this gap at 87 cents will get filled. All gaps get filled. Like 90-something% of gaps get filled. So with that being said, you know where it's going to head eventually. Now, it could be a month from now. It could be 3 months from now. It could be 2 days from now. It could be a year from now. There's no certain time, but they will get filled. So when we jump on the 4-hour chart, let's jump to the 4-hour chart. As you can see, she is overbought right here. She is overbought. So just keep an eye on that. And you can see the wicks right here on the 1-hour chart. See, guys, I've been holding calls. I've been swinging calls because I've just been bullish on it. But as you can see right here, here's the previous day high and the previous day low. It gapped up, and I would have known it was going to keep going up because it came down and retested this line. Now, if it would have retested this line and just kept going down, it would have been bearish, and it would have probably came down to at least 76 cents. But you see that little wick right there? I knew it was bullish. You could just tell. It used it as support and just kept trending. Let's go to the 30-minute chart. See on the 30-minute chart, she's just cooling off, but the price is staying the same. That's what you want to see. That is a bullish indicator. On the 15-minute chart, the same thing. As you can see, it came up, was overbought, started cooling off. Look at the MACD and the RSI is cooling off, but the price is staying in the same channel. It's really not moving. So I'm going to look for a bounce here. Hopefully you see these little red bars. They go to white and then go to green. Now, with the buy and sell signal, guys, you guys can't, on volatile stocks, you can't really use them on the lower time frames like 5-minute. As you can see at the 5-minute and the 1 minute, there's a lot of buy and sell signals, because it's so volatile. Now, if you go out further out, look how much it clears it up. See? So when you're in a volatile stock and you're using our indicators, if they're really volatile, the later the chart, the better. I usually use these charts, which is, the 5, the 5, all of them pretty much. But if I'm swinging, I definitely use the 1-hour chart. Because look, got the buy signal on Thursday. Look, it's just been running. But look at all this resistance right here. So it's at that make it or break it point. It needs, look at that. Look at it right here. Filled the gap and got rejected. So don't be surprised if there's a pullback. She's been running for a couple days. There is a gap to fill all the way at 85 cents. So on the daily, it's something else, but once you break it down to the lower charts, you can really dissect it. It's at 85.31, so 85 cents. Do not be surprised if this thing comes down, hits 85, and then shoots back up. Does the gap close reversal? I am bullish on it right now, but she needs to jump up and make $1.06 support. Right now, she's using that as resistance. Look at it. Look at all the resistance right there. So, look right here. This gap right here. Look at all this resistance. It did make $1 support. So as of right now, $1 support. Man, that's tomorrow. We might see a little pullback. We might see it might gap up. It really just depends on, if news drops, all that kind of good stuff. I'm bullish on it. I did trim some of my position today because I believe in taking profits along the way. You don't ever just sit and hope and try to make a big bang. You know what I mean? Try to hold out for that grand victory. You trim along the way. That is the rules. If you have a certain amount of contracts, you trim along the way. You take profit. Eventually, you're riding just house's money. So if you lose, it's no big deal. You still walk away with a profit. As of right now, I'm up 450% on my investment. Last week, I was up 100 and some odd. So with that being said, you know, I just penny stocks are the way to go as to me right now. Look at the W right here. I mean, it's looking really good. But do expect a pullback. As you can see, she spikes up. She is a multi-day runner though. Let's go to the daily. She does run for multiple days. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So like it's right at that resistance point. It needs to jump up and make this support. If it just consolidates here, that's great as well because consolidation means just building up momentum, in my opinion. So have a good one, guys. Those are the level of interest you guys want to pay attention to. There's a gap to fill at 85 cents. There's also a gap to fill at $1.24. Guys, like, subscribe, join. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment. There's be a link for the Discord in the comment section. We'll love to see you there. Have a good one.